Hi there, and welcome to another Lab News video breakdown. My name is Matthew Partridge from Errant Science, and I'll be taking you through a selection of the latest promotional videos from lab suppliers and service companies. Today, I've been looking at 3 videos provided by INTEGRA, Shimadzu, and Scientific Laboratory Supplies, all of whom are very kindly sponsoring this video breakdown. Now, before I get into those videos and sponsors, I just want to say that if you have a video that you'd like us to look at, get in touch using our details and we'll take a look at it, laugh at it, and include it hopefully next time. We always love looking at new things to enjoy. Now, the videos we're doing today are available to watch, again, at the links below, but you don't need to watch them first. The whole idea of this is that I give you a fun summary and pick out the highlights, and you can go look at them later if you're interested. First up is INTEGRA, who are back again and always get a big thumbs up from us. For this video, they are showing off their WellJet reagent dispenser and dispenser stacker. This is a system for dispensing small amounts of liquid in ridiculously controlled ways a ridiculous number of times. This thing, for example, can dispense 50 plates made up of 1,536 wells. That's 76,800 bits of liquid, all by itself, which I think you have to agree is pretty impressive. The WellJet system includes the use of Integra's Easy Snap dispensing cassettes. Despite the name, Easy Snap cassettes are not easy to snap. They are made of some really tough looking plastics. They feature integrated tubing, tips, and some fancy RFID stuff. That can tell you when they need replacing or have reached the end of their life, or they've been snapped, which wouldn't happen. Now, the WellJet system is suitable for a wide range of applications, but in this video, INTEGRA is clearly catering to the vampire blood processing market, given the number of times they show off their system with little bits of red liquid. I'm sure it's not blood, but if you wanted to handle a lot of blood, I think the system would be really good at it. Finally, I just want to again give this video a really big, not at all awkward, thumbs up. Next up is Shimadzu with a video asking, are you tired of the pain of purification? To be honest, Shimadzu, I'm just a bit tired. This year started great, the summer holidays are so far away, I'm not sleeping right, and... Shimadzu's videos are beautifully animated, which previous watchers of our videos will know that we're massive suckers for. Not only that, but it's got a great voiceover that explains everything about purification and their Nexera UFPLC, which is their system for making purification quicker and more efficient. Here you can see how the UFPLC compares to traditional methods. I, for one, always remember my gran telling me about her traditional ways of spending up to 12 hours powderising products. Of course, back then, all the powderising was done by the whole family and by candlelight, but purification has moved on from its traditional routes and can now be done 18 times faster. Again, thanks to Nexera UFPLC. Now, you might think this time saving was done via some time manipulation as shown here. But actually it's done through a 3-step process combined with some snazzy analysis where you can target peaks and set up automatic collection. You can even set it up to run some post-collection cleaning as illustrated here with blackberries and strawberries. You can see how you can set it up to wash off all the stalks, which is obviously lead to much higher purity jam. Now, traditionally made jam might have some of that stuff, but this is very efficient and clean jam. Finally is Scientific Laboratory Supplies, or SLS, with a video that seeks to answer the question, who are SLS? Spoiler, SLS is a lab supply company. This video features snippets from interviews of their senior team explaining the history and current direction and focus of SLS. Now, it's worth saying at this point that the people in the video are the bosses of the person who okays us doing these videos. So with that in mind, those parts, we have no comments, no quips, no jokes, they are perfect. However, the rest of the video, we have questions. First up, how friendly and agreeable are SLS customers? Look at this nodding and smiling and earnest handshaking. I don't think I've ever looked that happy buying scientific supplies before. So whatever SLS is doing, it's really working for them. My next question is, did someone clean this microscope down after it was used? I mean, look at that glove. It's clearly contaminated with whatever impossibly lethal red liquid this scientist was working on. You've got to be careful to avoid equipment contamination. Change gloves regularly, and I'm sure it'll be fine just so long as the person doesn't put it near their Right, never mind. I think it's probably best we stop digging. I'm worried that the bosses are watching this now and through these sinister red cameras, and I don't want to anger them. But from the video, I've learned that SLS has been around since 1991 and as a more people-orientated lab supply company. They position themselves as a sort of a single source supplier for labs, which as a buyer of lab supplies in the past is pretty appealing. There's nothing worse than having to browse 20 different websites to track down the right widget, only to find that that widget wasn't available in metric. And just to show how amazing SLS are, here's a puppy. Aww. That's all we have for you this time. If any of these videos look interesting, then you can find them again at the links below and in our newsletter. I hope you've enjoyed this video breakdown, and if you have, please like and subscribe, and if you haven't, then leave your thoughts and comments below. We'll be back with another video breakdown soon, but until then, stay safe.